So, you want to get into great shape. Well, it's no secret that intensity is required. Intensity in your training and diligence with your nutrition. But before intensity, there must be consistency. And so the 5 habits that I'm going to share with you today will help you to do just that. They're going to help you feel less stressed, have more energy, feel loose and limber, but at the same time, strong. And so if that sounds good to you, let's dive in. The foundation of every day for me are my NMWs, aka my no matter whats. This list is pretty much the same every day. It doesn't really change, and it includes these 5 simple habits to help cover 3 key areas of health: physical health, spiritual health, and mental health. When you have this foundation, you're going to feel at your best. And when you feel at your best, you're going to be inspired to train harder and train for longer. And you're also going to want to eat healthier. So let's begin with the first 3 habits, which fall into the category of physical health. Number 1 is water first thing in the morning. Quite simply, we've probably been fasting for over 8 hours at this point, going without water. And so we want to kick off our day with some good H2O. And so instead of going for that coffee first thing in the morning, or really at any point in the day, instead go for that water. Have a bottle filled up the night before so it's ready to go, and you can kick off your day from there. And then be sure to keep that bottle handy with you throughout the day so that you can sip water throughout the day as opposed to chugging it all at once. Number 2 is exercise. Exercise every day. It doesn't have to be a 2-hour gym workout, and that's actually one of the notions that I'm trying to tear down with this channel, is that, if it's not an hour or a 2-hour gym workout, I'm not going to do anything. That is foolish. So exercise every day. A rest day should be a light day. It could be a walk. It could be a hike. You could be going for a swim, something relatively low impact, but you should be moving your body with intention every day. When we think about it, it's actually quite silly to say, I'm just not going to move my body today. So remember, we are of the mindset of always something versus all or nothing. Number 3 is sunlight. Getting at least 5 minutes every day of sunlight, and even on cloudy days, still do this habit. Now, important point, don't walk around in your whitey tighties, but the more skin you can expose, the better. So ideally, no top or a tank top and shorts. Now, transitioning into spiritual health, number 4 is prayer. I am a Christian, but regardless of what you believe in, I think it's important that every single person believes in something bigger than themselves. So many people today are longing for a feeling of connection and fulfillment. And we chase that ever elusive feeling by pursuing money, putting that as an idol in our lives, or taking drugs, or drinking alcohol, or having sex indiscriminately, or keeping up with every bit of celebrity news and gossip, or playing video games, or watching sports endlessly. But all of those things of the world are temporary. They all fade away. So we must find something that is permanent. Who or what do I believe in that is bigger than me and eternal? I believe that's an important question for us to ask ourselves. Lastly, habit number 5 for mental health is meditation. I believe this habit is absolutely critical in today's world where it's so easy to be overstimulated. I've started to notice that we've even gotten to the point where we can't watch TV anymore without also being on our phones. Now, if you're old enough, you remember a time before flat screen TVs. My cousin calls them TVs with a booty on them.
Ooh-wee.
What?
You see that booty? Big old booty over there.
Did anybody else notice the Dollar General is in the back of both of these videos? We've got a clue, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a clue. But anyways, back to the point. With those older TVs, it was much more likely when you were flipping through the channels that you would come across a static channel. Just the whole channel would just be static, would all be fuzzy. And if the volume was loud enough, it would wake you up, right? It would get your attention and you'd be quick to change the channel. But those static channels, that's what I feel like our brains, our minds are like on the day-to-day now. We're continuously saying, I got to check my email. Oh, this person texted me. Oh, I got to send that message. Oh, I got to have this meeting. Oh, did you see what happened on TikTok? Did you hear what that celebrity said? Did the Cowboys win? Probably not. But anyways, we're going a million miles an hour and our mind is being pulled in 1,000 different directions. We've lost the ability to sit still, sit in silence and quiet our minds. And this is where meditation comes into play. One thing my father used to always say is there's no such thing as being bored. And that's true. As adults, we should never out of our mouths say, I'm bored. Now, we might not find something particularly fascinating or exciting, but we should never say, I'm bored. Because what we're really saying is, I'm not being stimulated right now and it's a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. Sit in that discomfort. And so with meditation, there are many benefits that come along with it, but namely, one of the key benefits is in the area of reducing stress, reducing anxiety. Overall, there's less noise in your head. You're more calm. And so if someone cuts you off on the road, you're less reactive. You're less stressed overall as external stresses come your way. You're less worried about the stress of the outside because you're at peace on the inside.